Welcome back to another episode of Today in Real Estate with myself and my mentor, Dave Littleton. Today, I'd like to start out the show with consumer confidence, one of the most important things in real estate. Dave, could you talk a little bit about what consumer confidence means to you?
Yeah, it's very, very important to our business. We want consumer confidence to be at its peak level. And that means that if a buyer is out there, that buyer is pretty much assured they're going to have a job, they're going to have a steady income, their portfolio looks good. We need people to feel good about real estate and about the business. So there's a CAR spokesman who talked about consumer confidence in a way that you have to use both hands. You have to use your left hand, your right hand. It's a two-fisted discussion. And on the one hand, consumer confidence has been down. It's been down at the lowest level in 50 years. But on the other hand, on the positive side, it's improving. And that's what we want to see. We want to see an improvement in consumer confidence, as well as what we're seeing now is an improvement in the recovery. It's going slowly, but it's going in the right direction.
Exactly, Dave. And just staying on that positive note, obviously, a lot of massive news networks, they go out there and they're providing good content, but oftentimes it can be negative. So we're really trying to give you guys the positives and really showing you how the economy and the housing market is coming back from this. And let's start with the fact that mortgage applications are going up. What does this mean, Dave?
Boy, lenders are busy. Guaranteed Rate Affinity is our in-house lender. They're taking loan applications virtually every day. And the demand is increasing. They have 7 consecutive weeks of gains in mortgage applications, and that's a really good sign.
Right, and we are also seeing that fewer buyers are backing out. So we're getting into the times where, this is beginning to cool down. We have systems in place to help buyers and sellers like we've talked about in the last week. And another thing is, fewer buyers are backing out. So, things are starting to get rolling.
Yeah, CAR did a survey. They looked at realtors across the country who said that 32% of their deals had fallen through because of COVID. But on the other hand, the good news, it was 50% in April. So that's a good indication. And another thing that's happening is that on the one hand, we have shelter in place. On the other hand, as shelter in place became a little bit loosened up, that contributed to more buying activity as well.
Right. And we really, like I said, we have to look at the positives. Obviously, it's been a tough past couple of weeks. We have unemployment at 40 million, but as things are starting to pick up again, you have to count on the U.S. to bounce back. Everyone has done their part. Different businesses have put systems in place, just like Coldwell Banker, and things are becoming quite a bit more optimistic.
Sure. And let's do two hands again. On the one hand, 40 million unemployment applications. But on the other hand, 7 consecutive weeks of applications slowing. So good sign for real estate.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it really is important. It's imperative to look at that scenario because we're constantly being reminded of what's going wrong in the U.S., but we have to look at what's going right. For instance, my brother, he's stationed over in Jacksonville, North Carolina. He's a military family through and through, and they're back up to 100%. So obviously, not all bases in the U.S., to my knowledge, are back at 100%, but things are kicking back into place, and it's important for us realtors to be ready, especially when those military families need to move.
Well, the economic and the housing data has shifted toward actually a less pessimistic atmosphere, and we have many critical indicators that are showing signs of life. So that's what we're looking at right now. We have all the methods and protocols in place to do some good real estate business, and all the signs are pointing in the right direction.
Absolutely, Dave. So there it is, folks. As you can see, things are starting to pick up again. And if you need someone who's going to coach you through this process, whether it's buying or selling a home, then you've got Dave and I at your service. We really appreciate your time. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to comment, share, and like this video just to give us a little bit of support as we continue to grow the platform. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you next week.
I'm a man on a mission.